So I'm going to go through a resistance training program with you. So first of all, we're going to do a warm up.
Yep.
So what I'll get you to do is start at this end, and we're just going to do a light jog to each end and back, and then we'll do some high knees and some butt kicks. So let's get started. Start jogging. And now some high knees. Are you right? So you just, with the high knees, it's just travelling, just like running, but just bringing your knees up high. Nice, and back. Yep, nice. And butt kicks, do you know what butt kicks are? So just kicking your butt with your heels. Alright? And travelling along now. Well done. And back again. Alright, so now we're just going to do some dynamic stretching. So what I'll get you to do is just kick your leg back and forth. And it gets a good stretch in your hip flexors. So do 10 of those on each side. And again. Are you right with this stretch?
Yep.
Great, and once you've done those, you do some arm stretch. So go backwards. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we're going to go forward. And we're also just going to stretch out the hips, so you just pull it to the side. Do 5 of those. And you should feel that stretch all in the inner thigh and in the hips. 5. And other side. 4, and 5. Any questions about that warm up? You okay with it all?
That's on a straight leg.
Sorry?
Is that on a straight leg when you...
Yeah, yes. Just a little bit of a bend in the knee. Alright, so we're going to get started with your resistance exercises. So I'll just bring that over. So I'll demonstrate the exercises for you, and then we'll get you started, and then I'll explain what I would like you to do in your program. So if you just want to start on the mat, we're going to start with push-ups. So you can start on your knees if you like, or if you feel comfortable on your toes. So with the push-up, it's just your hands just underneath your shoulders, and you're pushing down and up. So just make sure your chest comes to the ground. So what I've got you started with is 3 sets. Yeah, no, that's fine. Nice. You feel comfortable with those?
Yep. So 5.
Yep, so what I've got you started with those is 3 sets at 5 to 10 reps. I know your goal is to get 10 push-ups out. So good to just start at 5 reps and then gradually increase. Well done. You feel comfortable with those?
Yep.
Okay, great. So if you want to get up for me. And the next exercise I've got you doing is bicep curls. So what you're going to do, we're going to have the dumbbell weights, and it's just bringing them up nice and slow to your chest, nice and slow back down. Slow and controlled movements. So if you want to try those for me.
So how many of these?
So I've got you 3 sets at 10 reps. So if you just want to give me 10. That way you're contracting that bicep muscle when you're doing slow and controlled, and no movement. So it's just, you're straight, the only movement you got going on is your elbow extending. Nice, slow and controlled. Nice. Next one is overhead press. So I'll just demonstrate that for you. So it's just like a shoulder press. So you're just holding it up at shoulder length and then you're pushing up. And we're doing 3 sets at 10 reps. So just pushing up and back down. Slow and controlled, and knees a little bit bent, just so you have that balance. So if you just want to pull them to the side, nice. Push up and get the dumbbells to touch each other. That's better. So 10 reps of those, and you've got 3 sets. Nice. Alright, so the next one that I would like you to do, I would like you to start off without the weights and then you can gradually increase with the weights. But we're going to do squats. So with the squats, you just need to ensure that your back is straight, all your weight is in your heels. So you're just coming down nice and low and squat. So make sure your back is straight, weight all in your heels, and bend down. So I've got you to do 15 squats at 3 sets. Nice. 10. Well done, keeping that back straight. 14 and 15. Well done. Alright, and then after that we're going to do lunging. So when you're lunging, make sure you are balanced. I do not want you lunging when you're off balance because that can cause you to injure yourself. So make sure you're balanced, your legs are apart, your back heel is just up a little bit, lifting up, and it's just all the movement is in the back leg and your front knee is bending. Nice. So with this we're going to do 3 sets at 15 lunges on each leg. So we'll do 15 lunges now. Nice. Straight back. Well done. Well done, getting your knee down to the ground, your back knee, which is excellent. Well done, keep going. And 15.
Whoa.
Nice. So we're going to do the opposite leg. Nice and balanced. Nice, slow and controlled. Back straight. Doing well. Keep it up. Nice. How did that feel?
Painful.
Good. Alright, so what we're going to do now is going to work on your core.
Yeah.
We're going to do some crunches. So I'll get you to lay on the mat for me. And I'll just demonstrate what I would like you to do. Alright. So like I've said before, I want slow and controlled. You're going to start down the bottom and have your hands just on your thighs, and you're just going to bring yourself up, heels over knees, palms over knees, sorry, and come back down slow and controlled.
So how many of them?
So you're going to do, I put 10 down at 3 sets. You feel okay with those?
Yep.
So 10 crunches, slow and controlled. Doing well. Don't come up too far. Just there. Perfect. That way your abs are activated and you're not letting that go. Your lower back just touches the ground and you come back up. Nice. Does that feel okay?
Yeah.
And then after that, I would like you to do a plank. With the plank, you're going to come down and your shoulders are just under, your hands are just underneath your shoulders. And you're really pulling that core up. Alright? And we're going to do 1 minute of that. So with your program, we're going to do 3 sets of 1 minute. So, you're doing well. Alright, and come down. Well done. So, any questions about your resistance training program? All okay?
Yep.
You feel comfortable with it all?
Very.
Great. So what we're going to do, after you've done your resistance training program, we're going to do a cool down. So sitting on the mat. So we're going to stretch all the muscles that you just used. So we'll begin with legs. So just bringing your left leg up for a hamstring stretch. Done. And just the opposite leg. Nice. So we encourage our clients to hold the stretch for at least 30 seconds. Nice. Bring it down. So the next stretch, you're just going to come up. We're going to stretch that whole leg and pull through. Nice. It's good you can touch your toes. Hold that for 30 seconds. Now opposite leg. Enough, feel it in the inner thigh. Alright. Now just come up slowly. And we're just going to come over for a quad stretch. With this type of stretch, I usually just find a spot on the floor to focus on to help you balance. And opposite leg. Now we're just going to come over for a shoulder stretch.
Confused.
Opposite side. Yep. Can you feel it in your shoulder? And another one I like to do is an upper back stretch. So just bend your knees and close your hands, yep. And you're just pulling up. You feel it all in your upper back? Well done.